What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing 2.6 HOG cycles. So this is about as OG as you can get. I mean, this deck, as you guys know, has been around probably for about 4 years now. Now, obviously, I don't think it's nearly as good as HOG EQ in this meta, but I decided to make a video on this deck because so many of you guys out there are still 2.6 fans and use it, maybe because it's your only high level cards, or you've just been using it a few years, so you've kind of been in like the habit or routine of using it. So I decided, you know, I would go ahead and make a video on it, and I thought what better time to do it because it is beginning of the season on ladder. So of course I'm able to, you know, sacrifice, I guess, my trophies a little bit easier and maybe like use decks that might not be as good in the meta, but it's good because I can actually like use decks that you guys enjoy seeing. And I always see comments asking me to use 2.6, so don't need to talk about it too much. I mean, you guys know this deck has been around for years. You have the cannon though, which actually recently got buffed. I think it got a hit speed buff. I could be wrong though. It might have been a health buff, but I'm pretty sure it was hit speed. The cannon card and the cannon both got buffed. Obviously you got that musketeer as your main air counter. You can cycle it very you know, quickly with the fast cycle you have. So if you're against like Lava Hound or something like that, you can get a couple on the board. And then Fireball, obviously really good in this meta, which 2.6 has always had. And then a bunch of cycle cards, Ice Golem for, you know, your tank and kiting things. Before the first game, if you guys want to support me, use my creator code BOSS in a Supercell game. Really appreciate all the support. It does mean a lot. So let's go ahead and get into the first game. As I said, haven't played yet too much ladder yet this season because the season did just begin, and this is why it's the perfect time to test out 2.6. Alright, here we go guys. We found a first game versus Mohammed. So go Skellies to start off the match in the middle. Honestly, Skellies in the middle are kind of, ooh, he's laughing, okay. Oh, you go Skellies too. Skellies in the middle is actually a better play than in the back, and pros are kind of like learning that now because it's better because there's no point in playing in the back. When you play it in the middle, what it does is it can serve as a distraction, so that way if your opponent goes like wall breakers first play, it can take it out because they're there, whereas if you played in the back, it's too late. And also if they go like princess at the bridge first play or hog at the bridge, it helps on defense. It's just better to play them. Such a small thing, but just like a small tip, like when you're cycling Skellies, play them like in the middle as opposed to what was I getting at? In the back. So he's gonna go for an Electric Spirit. We'll just log this here. Skellies like this. We'll go cannon here. Actually, I played the cannon one tile too low. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it could kind of be a good thing because what that did is it allowed it to be able to like take out the Dark Prince. Because if I played it a tile higher, the Dark Prince might have charged into it, and then the Hogs might have gotten more damage. But I mean, either way, I probably should have played it a tile higher. It's not too big of a deal though. I think this is actually a really easy matchup for us because we have Fireball for the Royal Hogs, and I don't know, I just think overall it's a pretty easy matchup. We're going to go Ice Golem here on top of this Firecracker to get the King Tower activated. That's going to make things even easier for us now because Royal Hogs are of course a ground win condition, which isn't ranged, so the King Tower is going to get value against them every single time they come close to our tower. Hogs should get one hit unless he logs, because the Hunter is just so slow now after the first hit nerf it got. We're going to go ahead and just log this, surround this with Skellies, and we should be good there. So he's going to go Hogs, we're going to go Cannon here. Ooh, he's going to go for a pre-Fireball, actually pretty well played on his part, but now we can punish him with him being pretty low on Elixir, and he doesn't have that Hunter in rotation, so Hog gets a guaranteed hit, should get a second hit here, there we go. So just like that, we get the damage that he got, but, you know, he did play pretty well there with that prediction Fireball. I'm going to go High Cannon like this. The only problem with going High Cannon is one Hog will always go to the tower, but I wanted to do that so that way he can't go for, obviously, a prediction Fireball. So, Hog gets one hit there, and yeah, let's go Musk like this, and then we're going to go Cannon like this so he can't Fireball the Cannon in the tower. It's too far to the left for him to do that. He's going to go for Prediction Hunter. We don't end up playing our Hog though, so it's not going to do anything for him. We're just going to go Ice Spirit like this here. We're going to go for a Hog Rider, and then we can just go for a Log to push back this Dark Prince so it doesn't charge into our Hog. Hog should be able to get one connection here. It does, so all we need to do is cycle back to one more Log and we get the win. We're just going to do it right now. Our cycle's so quick. I'm not scared. When you have 2.6, you can always spell cycle pretty much no matter what the situation is because of how fast your rotation is. He's laughing, not happy. Honestly, he played it, you know, fairly well, and I didn't play it perfectly. I feel like sometimes when I get, like, really, really easy matchups, I don't sometimes play perfectly because I'm so confident that I won't have an issue, like, winning the matchup, so that's probably why that was kind of played sloppily on my end. Like, there was way more damage, I feel like, than he should have gotten in a couple situations, like, that I could have prevented, but we won, that's all that matters, right? So we're going to go Ice Spirit at the bridge here in the left lane. We can go Ice Golem. He's got Giant Skelly. I was thinking this might be, like, RG, because, you know, Fisherman's, like, really the only deck, typically, that has, yeah, RG's really the only deck that has Fisherman in it. Usually, if it's another deck, that's typically an off-meta deck most of the time. So we're going to go Hog here, just so we can cycle back to another Ice Golem here. We're going to Ice Golem here, and ooh, 2 Hunters in a row. That's not something you see every day. Interesting arrows on his end. He was either cycling or trying to predict, skeletons, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, though. Log here to push back this Hunter. No hits whatsoever because first hit's so slow now. We're going to send in a Hog, I think, here. I might go for Prediction Ice Spirit in case he wants to go for a High Fisherman. He plays it kind of in the middle, so not going to be in range of distracting it, unfortunately. But we do pick up 1 connection because he played the Fisherman late, so we still got to hit anyway. And really, 1 Hog hit is so valuable. You know, it's almost 400 damage. And if you think about it that way, you really only need like 9 Hog hits to take out a tower. So they really do add up. He's going to go Balloon here. We're going to cannon like this. And we should be okay. I think if we just like Fireball the Balloon, it shouldn't reach the tower. Yeah, I don't even think that's death damage. So there we go. Fireball, cannon combo, really nice, taking out balloons. And if they're not using Lava Loon, it's even easier to defend. But if they are using Lava Loon, you have to cycle like 2 cannons and 2 musketeers and just try to really keep up with their cycle. It's obviously much harder, but you can still win. We're going to go Skellies like this here to distract a Fisherman. We're going to go Log here on top of this Hunter. And then I guess just an Ice Spirit here. And yeah, this is just looking like it's going to be very, very easy for us. We're going to Hog here. And we'll set up a Musketeer because he's probably going to try to build up like a massive push here. I'm not too worried because we're in double elixir and we can just cycle so quickly. I'm going to go Ice Spirit here to kind of slow everything down. We're going to go for a high cannon, so this way he can't fireball both the Musketeer and the cannon and the tower because that would be way more value than I'd like to give him. We're just going to go for an Ice Spirit here to slow down this balloon, and then we might, do we need a Hog? I was hoping it would die before it charged into the Musketeer, so yeah, I probably should have Hogged to distract, but it's okay. We still are in an amazing situation, I would say. We're going to log this. Let's go Musketeer like this in the middle. Let's go Skellies like here. We're going to go that, and then we're going to Hog, and then we're going to Cannon. I play the Hog because I want to apply pressure, right? Like, I don't want him to support this balloon anymore, because if he does, it would be hard for me to defend. What we do is we force that Hunter out of him, so he can't support that balloon push anymore. Like, he couldn't go for a Fireball on offense or anything like that, but to tell you the truth, I think even if he did, we probably would have been okay. We're just going to go Hog here. Lots of misplaced Fishermans on this guy's end here. We're going to go Ice Spirit, and there you go. That is going to be a good game. So yeah, obviously he did make quite a few mistakes with the Fisherman, but the game wasn't even close, so I think even if he got those 2 Fishermans down in the correct placement, it probably wouldn't have impacted the game at all. It was just kind of a blowout. We just defended his balloons very, very well. All right, here we go. On to the next game here versus King CRO. So, I guess we can just go ahead and play Skellies in the middle. See what this guy wants to do. I think we'll Hog. It's not doing anything. Hog isn't really a risky first play. Like, even if they have Tornado, it's good because it, you know, it forces a response out of them. And with my hand, right, like I kind of had to. Bomber. Okay, hopefully this is E-Giant. E-Giant is actually a pretty good matchup for 2.6. A lot of 2.6 players think, for whatever reason, that E-Giant has matchup, which confuses me because Cannon is so valuable against the E-Giant. Now, Golem can obviously be a little harder, but E-Giant should not be an issue when you're using 2.6. All you really have to do is cycle your Cannon so quickly, You can even like pre-place a cannon, so then that way if they lightning it, you're already back to another, and it's just so easy to defend. I don't know if he's going to be using Electro Giant though, because now we see that he has the Electro Drag, so this could be Golem, which, you know, it's harder than E-Giant, but it's not too hard. If they have Golem and a building, it can obviously be more tricky, but if they have just a Tornado, you typically can outcycle it. So we're going to go Skellies here. E-Orbs are so easy to defend with 2.6 because you have Skellies, you have the Ice Spirit, the Ice Golem, so many cheap cards. Hog coming in here, probably going to go for a Tornado. There's the Tornado. Tornado does come down late, though, so the Hog does get one connection. Usually, even against a good player, they'll eventually mess up a Tornado at least once in the match. I've seen some of the best players in the game, like even like Mohammed Light, Surgical Goblin, Ruben, even the best of the best miss Tornadoes sometimes, so you're pretty much guaranteed against a Tornado deck to have them mess up a Tornado at least once, especially if there's a lot of things going on. It can be kind of like overwhelming for them, I guess it's the best way to put it. So we're gonna cannon here. Bad bomber on his end, but that was actually kind of a bad log. I was kind of thinking that... Anyway, let's go Musk like this. We're going to play another. He's going to go for an E-Drag. Let's get a Fireball off here. And then we're going to go Skellies like this. He sets up another Golem in the back. So let's go Ice Spirit at the bridge. Let's go Cannon. And then let's go Musk. I don't think he has Lightning. Musketeer locks on the tower. Why do I think he doesn't have Lightning? Well, if he has E-Drag, I think that would be too expensive, right? So I don't think he's got Lightning. So you guys can see Golem without Lightning is pretty much like a free win. I also don't think this guy's really playing that well. Again, it is early season, so I apologize if we're not playing against the best of the best players, but... you know, we're still, these are probably, I don't know what my average sub is at in trophies, but, these are probably, it's still, I mean, you guys are, I'm sure can still learn a lot from these games, because, I don't know, I feel like those are probably the type of Golem players you guys verse at your trophy range, who just, like, keep Goleming in the back, and there's, like, no thought process behind them. So, it's the same concept, right? Like, if you're using 2.6, they probably the same skill level as that guy, because that's what most Golem players do, to be honest. It was just really easy because he wasn't using Golem Clone, or he didn't have, of course, Lightning, which just makes things 10 times easier, because you can, like, spam your cannons, you can spam your Musketeers without any issue. This guy's spamming wow, 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 wow. He might know who I am, I don't know. He's shocked. We're gonna hog here. Oh no! Is he using Splash Yard? Splash Yard's like one of the most difficult matchups for 2.6. I'm not even joking. It is so hard. We'll see if we can somehow win this. This is a matchup that even the best 2.6 players like Oyasu, you know, Jack, like all of them, they don't even win this very often. It is so challenging, because they have a building as well as a Tornado, right? Like, the last Golem guy be, okay, you know, he has a Tornado. That's just one answer. But when they have a building, too, and then also that Graveyard, which gets pretty much guaranteed damage almost every time, it just makes things ridiculously difficult. So, we'll see if we can somehow find a way to win this. I don't really expect to, but if I do, it's either because I played perfectly or because... our opponent makes a couple of mistakes. So I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can end up getting the dub here. It is not going to be easy, though. So we're going to go Skellies. He does go for the Tornado, so I'm actually going to try to take advantage of this. He doesn't have a... I don't think he has a Cage back in cycle yet. Yeah, you see, he has to cycle Barbed Barrel, so Hog coming in going to get 3 hits, I think. Even with that Ice Wizard, I still think he gets a 3rd hit. Oh, so close. It was like 3/4 of a swing. He's crying. He knows he messed up there. That's what I'm saying. Even just like one mistake can make all the difference in this matchup. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though, because we are in double elixir now. But let's see what we can do here. So he's going to go Knight at the bridge. We're going to go Musketeer like this. We're going to go for a Hog to pressure, and we're going to see what he wants to do. So he's going to go for a Poison. Let's see, Tornado probably coming in. Let's go Ice Spirit here on top of this Knight. Let's go for Skellies here. Let's go for a Log to cycle. And let's go for a Musketeer kind of like high up. So then that way, by the time the Poison is back in cycle, it might not be able to reach. We're going to go for a Cannon here on top of this Hog. Going to come in. Tornado, though, in response. So unfortunately, we aren't going to get anything out of that Hog Rider. Baby Dragon going to get distracted by this Hog. That's what we like to see. But man, guys, this is so brutal. As you can tell, this is what I was talking about. This matchup is so difficult, despite that huge mistake he made at the beginning. It is just so challenging to win this matchup. And yeah, I think this is probably going to be it. This is our inevitable end, because there's just no way we can defend these graveyard pushes. He even calls it a good game. He knows it's over. He knows he has a hard counter, and you know, we're sad. It's not much we can do. It's just, it is I would say, one of the hardest, if not the hardest matchups for 2.6 Hog Cycle. So if you use 2.6 and you ask, like, you know, how do you win, like other 2.6 players, like how do you win this matchup, and you don't know how, don't be too hard on yourself, because it's pretty much impossible. You know, even the best 2.6 players lose that matchup. But, you know, he did what he needed to do. After that mistake, he didn't really make any after that at all. I will give him that, but it's pretty much impossible. But let's go ahead and go into the next one. Alright, here we go, guys. We found the next match here. So, what do we do? We're going to go Ice Spirit at the bridge. Hog Scream. We'll Hog Scream too, in honor of Hog. Gotta do the Hog Scream. Oh, wait, he's doing it again. Okay. Go Hog here. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Wow. Okay, this guy's relentless. We go Musk. We go High Skellies like this. And I still have no idea what he's using. Okay, Sparky. Sparky, Mini P.E.K.K.A. That makes sense. We'll see if he's got that Rage here. See if he has Rage. Rage Sparky pushes can be a little annoying to stop, but 2.6 does have matchup against Sparky. You just have to obviously make sure you play it well. Don't make mistakes, and you know, should be fine. We're gonna go like this here, and then we're gonna go Skellies. Hopefully he doesn't zap. Nice, we're fine. And here's the best part: he doesn't have Mini P.E.K.K.A. back in cycle yet. Good Dark Prince. He kind of predicted the Hog, but we're still gonna get 2 hits anyway, even though he did predict it. So I'm fine with that. I mean, 2 hits, that's like, you know, it's almost 800 damage. It's not bad. I'm going to go Ice Golem here. And he is going to be up Elixir. He is going to be up Elixir, so we gotta watch out for that. Sparky comes down, so it looks like he's up. He's up about 2-3 Elixir. I can deal with that. That's not too bad. We can pre-place a Cannon here. You always, against Sparky, want to play the Cannon before you play the Musketeer. That's a tip I learned. We're going to go Musk, or is it the other way around? I can't even remember. Anyway, let's go Skellies here. We're going to go Ice Spirit to distract this Sparky, and we'll just go for a Log here. Logged a little early. Wait, no. Oh, Sparky got a shot. Well, Sparky is harder to defend in single Elixir. Even against cycle decks, it's easier in double Elixir to defend it, and you can actually double Fireball the Sparky when you have Fireball. Makes it actually quite simple to defend. We're going to pre-place the Cannon. We're going to cycle Musk. We're going to go like Ice Spirit, and then boom, we're back to Fireball. Sparky, dead. Without the Sparky, his pushes are essentially nothing. Pretty much nothing. I'm still going to Fireball, even though he didn't play it completely back, because guess what? Musklock's on it, so it's worth. Now all you got to do is Ice Golem, and Sparky's dead. We're only down a few hundred now. We're going to log here. We're going to go Cannon, Spirit. Got to make sure we freeze everything up. Distract it all. Skellies. Boom. Clean defense. Log coming in here. And hopefully this Dark Prince doesn't charge on the tower. Oh, nice, it doesn't. So Fireball coming in here on the Sparky. Ice Spirit to distract that Sparky so it doesn't shoot the Musk. And look at that. Sparky, once again, already almost dead. So we should just have to just log here. Push it back. It's dead. He might go Goblin Giant in front here. We'll see. Yes, he does. I had a feeling he would do that. Otherwise, the Mega Minion would have died. But I was exactly... or that's exactly what I expected, right? So no issue there. And all we have to do is either get like one more hog hit or just cycle spells. And honestly, I don't think we need to send in another hog. Our defense is just so solid in this matchup that I feel like if we just play it safe, there should be no problem. We're going to set up another cannon here. We're going to go Skellies like this. Unless he went for Prediction Zap there, that was the only way he could have like won or had a chance. But now I think all hope for him is lost because we're going to send another hog, and even if he plays a Sparky, it's not going to charge up in time, and that is going to be GG. So we get the win there against Sparky. As I said, it's a fairly easy matchup. Shouldn't have too many issues. So I'd say let's go for one more final game, win or loss. This will be the last one, no matter what, versus Adrian Armas. So give him the good luck. Here we go. Let's cycle skeletons and see what he wants to do. So he's going to go Night Witch in the back. Night Witch usually means Golem, but it could be something else. We'll just have to wait and see. Go Ice Golem. Okay, so Poison Night Witch. Don't know what this is yet. I guess we can hog in the opposite lane. Just test the waters, you know, see what he has. Fisherman. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't tell me what I think this is. This isn't what I think it is it? Oh, I thought he had like Mega Knight Graveyard because Night Witch and Poison, Fisherman, that's the only deck I can think of that has that synergy, but it's not going to be that. Okay. It's a minor deck. You know what this probably is? This is probably Giant, right? Cuz he's got Fisherman. There it is. Giant. Right on time. Right as I said. There we go. We distract that fish from pooling the musk. That's what we like to see. Man, this Night Witch is gonna be annoying. Gonna be annoying. Oh my god. Okay. Night Witch is gonna be annoying. I can already tell. That's gonna be a problem. We're gonna hog in front of the Musketeer. I know we got more damage in the right lane, but we have the Musketeer down, so the hog is kind of gonna like tank for it, and the hog gets 2 hits. All right, I can live with that. That's some good value, but you know, the only issue is that this Night Witch is gonna be a pain, and he also has poison to kill the Musk. I know Fireball's instant, but Fireball doesn't kill a Musketeer. Poison does, so I don't like that. I don't really like that one bit. He does have Zappies though, which I feel like kind of suck right now. We're gonna cannon. We can actually play it close to the Musk because he already used his poison, so we obviously don't gotta worry about him doing that. So I'm actually gonna hog. I think we gotta keep up the pressure just a little bit more. We're gonna go Skellies. Nice. He went for that high. Oh man, I thought it was gonna. I thought I was like nice because I thought it was actually gonna pull it. It didn't though. Little unlucky there, eh? Cannon here. We're gonna go Musk like this. Skelly's here. And then we're gonna pressure with a hog. Okay, Fisherman does go in the opposite lane. That's what I like to see. We're actually going to fireball these Zappies, so then that way the Musk stays alive. Skelly's here. So you can get a good poison value though, unfortunately. We're going to Ice Golem, we're going to Hog, and then we're going to Musk. Okay, let's go Hog. We're going to Log. I guess we can hog. No, it's running out of time. Well, that's gonna be game. Well, unfortunate that we lost that last game. I don't even think it was too bad of a matchup anyway. I'm just not. I'll admit it. I'm not great with 2.6. I actually lost from the start of the video because I'm not like most YouTubers. I don't have shame showing my losses because I don't win every game. Surprise, surprise, right? I mean, I lost all these. I have no shame hiding that. To be fair, though, this was a very difficult matchup. Icepo definitely does counter 2.6 by a good bit, and it was very close. But Hoggy Q2 is rough. This game, though, I think was my matchup. I just didn't play perfectly. Like, I definitely think I could have won that. But anyway, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. As I said, I don't even think 2.6 is really that good. I kind of just wanted to make this video kind of like for fun because it's the beginning of the season and I don't mind risking my trophies, like losing hundreds of trophies for content because I could care less when it's like first few days of the season. I want to make videos on decks you guys want to see. But yeah, I did my best. I don't think 2.6 is that good. I don't think it's necessarily like I'm bad with it. You know, I'm obviously not nearly as good with it as I am with other decks, but I think it's more so it's just really, really like outdated in the meta. But of course, gods with the deck can make it work, like, you know, like Oyasu, Yursen, but that's because they've like made the deck for such a long time. But anyways, that is going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.